Hello, I'm Caroline, and this is
Joe,
my fellow Upledger Institute instructor, and we were just talking about some of the techniques we learn in CST1.
we were.
And my question to Joe is, what's your favourite? So we have a 10-step protocol, which is really in secret 29 steps. Shh, don't tell anyone. But they're bracketed together in a really sensible way. So what's your favourite?
I think for me it has to be the occipital cranial base release.
Yes.
So that's where we give the occiput the opportunity to disengage from the atlas, which is the first bone of the neck, the top vertebrae of the neck.
Yeah.
And because when it's stuck together or jammed up, it creates such a huge amount of diverse symptoms through the body or adverse effects or changes. So the release that comes from it, that people will feel from it, is huge.
Yeah.
And I think it's really key in releasing that first before we go into any of the techniques on the cranium itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
here's a model.
Oh, go on. Yeah, that feeling like when you got you really tight at the top of your neck. That one.
There it
I've
is.
had
Yeah,
that one.
that orange bone.
I love having this release as well.
And that's where it sits on, on the top of the neck like that.
Cool.
When you get that sort of stuck, jammed up feeling at the back of the head into the top of the neck, headachy feeling, being at the computer too long. Yeah. That technique we learn to release it. It's all so subtle and fabulous.
Yeah, it is.
It's great. I love it.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Mine would probably have to be how we work with the sphenoid. So show me that, pass me that, thanks.
Yeah.
I do love my anatomical models. So the yellow bone that's in the side bits here, you can just see those bits there, but note that it also sticks down a little bit lower. That's called the sphenoid. And we learn how to work with that in various different ways. And there was a chap called Dr Sutherland, and he was the developer of cranial osteopathy, and he used to call this bone the kingpin of the skull because it connects to all the other ones in the cranium, or in this part of the head. The neurocranium actually is that bit, all the bones that are around the brain. Anyway, it can get a little bit pesky sometimes. Well, actually the temporals are the more pesky bones of the skull, but this can just be a little bit misaligned by tiny, 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 tiny bits. And when we work with it, it's just quite extraordinary the amount you can feel, what it might want to do, what it might be doing, and how you can just help it to just so subtly. We're talking like, mini microns of movement, but it can make such a difference.
Yes, huge changes from sphenoid release, definitely.
Yeah. And interestingly, of course, the occiput that Joe was talking about connects to the sphenoid, which I was talking about. So we like both of them. And if you were going to sneak in another one, it would probably be...
Or to be the temporal bones, Caroline.
Yeah, temporals. Okay, well, he can have one, I'll have the other. How's that? We'll talk about them another time. Thanks.
Thanks.